Nitro family. We back at it again. Got the arsenal up here just sitting up. I want to give y'all let's start about this. Look at Big Dog over there. It's about time Big Dog getting another body, but yeah, y'all. I want y'all to get this tip, man. Like I said, there's another one that I ain't really heard on Facebook. I mean, yeah, say Facebook or either on YouTube. Just about my last video. I was running in the grass, and it turned out to be a pretty good video. I was running my buggy right here. And, man, this tip is important, man, and like I said, I haven't really heard that many people talk about it or doing it. So I want to come to my Nitro family and let y'all know what's up, man, because I don't want anybody to mess up their cars or just go for the fifth scales, just go for the nitros, and also apply the fifth scales, and also it may apply to the electrics. And the TTR team tip is, man, when y'all are running in grass and say if you tune your engine, out there on the street, and then like in my video I ran in grass. So if you tune your engine out there on the street and then you turn around and like running grass or anything like that, see, grass it gives your car has more resistance to your car, which gonna make your engine work harder to go through the grass. So the tip is, anytime you're running in grass, which gonna give your car more resistance, always, especially if you tune your engine on the pavement. See, the pavement don't have as much resistance as grass does. So anytime you're running in grass or anything like that, I know a lot of y'all run out there in the fields, running soccer fields. So if you're running in those type of areas, always, especially if you tune your engine on the street, go back and richen up your high end, maybe 2 hours, probably 2 hours on your low end. That way you won't overheat your engine, because it's a different surface than just running it in the street or up and down the driveway or in the yard, you know what I'm saying, or yeah, up and down the street or in the driveway. So if you're running in grass, the TTR team tip tonight, I want to get this tip out tonight on Friday. Well, it's Thursday, so Friday, I know the weekend coming up. I know it's getting more comfortable outside. Now it's hot, so a lot of people getting back out ripping before the winter hits. So if you're going out ripping, and you know you're gonna be in the field or on the grass, and especially if the grass got some length to it, go ahead on and richen up your high end needle, maybe 2 hours, and your low end needle by maybe 2 hours. That way, when you're running in the grass, like I said, if the grass got any length to it, it's gonna be more resistance. So your engine gonna work harder. So it's gonna make your engine run hotter. Even with the fifth scales, you might tune your fifth scale out there in the street, but then you get in the grass and it's hitting them high RPMs. It's because the grass is thick, and especially if it got length to the grass, it's gonna make your engine run that much harder and hotter. So go back and richen up your needles, maybe 2 hours. As long as you're making good smoke, then you should be good. Especially in the grass, you want to make good smoking grass, because like I said, your engine is working harder to push against the grass. So if you're running in grass or in the field, anything like that, it'd be wise just to go back and richen up your high end and your low end needle, just to give your engine a little bit more lubrication. Because like I said, we work hard to get our fifth scales, We work hard to get our nitros, and even with the electrics, y'all notice that you really don't see that many e-buggies out bashing and stuff like that, because it's the same principle. If you run your car, it's for the electric guys. If you run your car in the field, especially an e-buggy, truggy, a lot of the times you see electrics, they're mostly trucks, like truggies or monster trucks, because they got bigger wheels that can handle that type of terrain. But you got to think about, if you're running in the grass with your e-buggy, that it's going to drain your battery more, because it need more voltage to push through the grass, or in in the weeds or stuff like that. So you may have to go back in your ESC, turn down the punch, turn down your throttle a little bit. You will still want to get good speed, have fun. You may have to turn down your timing a little bit. So y'all didn't know EKJ knew about the E-word stuff. I got a little bit of E-word knowledge too, a little bit of electric knowledge too. So, but yeah, if you're running electric, you might have to go back and turn down your normal settings, because you don't want to overheat your ESC. And like I said, it's gonna drain your battery a little bit quicker, because you got the resistance of the grass or the weeds and stuff like that. So it may be wise to go back and turn your normal settings down a couple of notches. And especially with nitro running in the grass, baby, it's gonna be best to go back and reaching up your high end a little bit. You're still gonna get good speed. You just want that extra smoke, reaching up your low end. You want an extra smoke just to protect your engine, so it won't so you won't lose that lubrication. So it's just a TTR team tip. Keep that in mind. Like I said, I know everybody getting back out again before it get really cold, running your stuff again, and I just wanted to share that with y'all, since, like I said, my last video, go back and look at my last video, you notice that my engine is producing a lot of smoke, because I went back and reaching up when I ran this buggy right here. I went back before the video and reaching up my high end and my low end, because I knew I had this running on the track in the dirt, and my track that I go to at the warehouse is hard packed dirt, so it's just real similar to running on pavement, so it's not a lot of resistance. So the engine, is at a normal working temperature. But if you're in the grass, it's gonna make your engine work harder, which is gonna make your engine run hotter. So go back and reaching up, maybe your high end, maybe 2 hours, and your low end 2 hours, just to give your engine a little bit more lubrication, so it won't run as hot, and you still produce good smoke, and you'll be protected with your oil package and stuff. So like I said, this for everybody: E-words, e-buggies, the electric crew, my RC crew, the gas. Not so much with the fifth scales, because they're bigger, but still keep that in mind. I will reaching it up a little bit, because you running in grass and more resistance. It apply to fifth scales too, and they're gonna make the engine, because fifth scales, I know the engine need air to cool them off. So keep that in mind. It might be smart just to go back just a little bit on your high end and your low end, even in the fifth scales. So this apply to fifth scales too, even though they're bigger vehicles, they can handle it more. So you want to go back and reaching up as much, but keep that in mind when you're running the nitros, even the RTRs, even your monster trucks. You're running in grass, it'd be smart to go back and reaching up your high end, maybe 2 hours, especially if you tune your car from the street, on the street, and then you turn around and run it in the field, or in weeds and stuff like that, in gravel. It may be wise to reaching up that high end needle that's down in there, hit that about 2 hours, and then go maybe hit your low end 2 hours. You're gonna still get good power, but you just want that extra protection, especially when you're running in grass or in the field or something like that. So yeah, just another TTR team tip. Had to come to y'all and give it to y'all before the weekend, because I want y'all to keep your stuff running good and us having a good time, and enjoying the hobby, and enjoying what we work hard for and put money in. So So, all right, this EKJ 24,000 with the TTR team tip for the weekend. And if you ain't ripping, you're tripping. Left tie salute. Let them haters be your motivators. Actions always speak louder than words. And EKJ